Hello everybody, welcome to yoga practice. Let's begin sitting in a comfortable position. I'm using a rolled up blanket to lift up my hips and crossing my legs in front of me. If that's not comfortable for you, you can bring your feet flat to the floor or your legs out in front of you. Just make sure to keep your shoulders back, your spine long and your chest open. Arriving here now, in the present moment, with your eyes gently closed or relaxed with a soft gaze. And we begin to pay attention to our breath. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest as you inhale and exhale. Letting go of your thoughts or feelings about the day thus far, your future plans or to-do lists. Letting go of anything that does not serve you. Bringing one hand to your chest and the other to your stomach, we begin to deepen the breath. Taking a deep, full inhalation and a deep, full exhalation, emptying the body completely of breath. Breathing in and feeling the belly expand. Breathing out, the belly contracts. Turning your attention inward, noticing any areas of discomfort in the body, any places in which you may be holding tension. And now opening your eyes, but maintaining a soft gaze, and bringing your hands out either side of you. We're going to start with a movement meditation. Inhale, raising your arms to the sky, and as you exhale, lowering them to the ground. You can close your eyes or follow the movement with your eyes and head. Moving now with your own breath. And for these last couple of exhales, just drawing the arms slightly behind you, opening the chest, allowing a deep stretch through the shoulders. And bringing the hands to rest gently on the top of the knees. We'll start by making movements with the neck, taking large circles in one direction. Slowly. And taking it in the opposite direction now. Bringing the head back to center, we'll take our right ear over our right shoulder You can use your right arm, placing your hand on the top of your head, but not putting any pressure, just allowing gravity to do the work. Remember to keep your back nice and straight. Feeling this stretch on the left side of your neck, through your shoulder and your upper arm. And moving now to the other side. Returning your head to centre, we're going to roll the chin towards the chest, stretching through the back of the neck. And slowly and gently lifting the head to look up. Bringing your head back to centre, we're going to hunch the shoulders up towards the ears and hold for a second before releasing. Squeezing and tensing the shoulders as much as possible and releasing, exhaling through the mouth. Wrapping your arms around you now, giving yourself a hug. Letting your hands touch your shoulder blades and your head drop towards your arms. Remembering to keep a nice straight spine. Feeling the muscles in the upper back start to open as you breathe deeply. And letting go now. We're going to move into a kneeling position. I'm going to use my blanket for extra padding under my knees. Preparing now for eagle arms. We send the arms out right to left, palms facing down, and crossing the right arm under the left, bending at the elbows so the back of the hands touch, or perhaps reaching your right hand round to grab your left thumb. Feel the stretch across your shoulder blades and upper back. You can intensify this stretch by slowly raising and lowering the arms, inhaling as you raise the arms and exhaling as you lower them. And unravelling the arms, we're going to do a few shoulder rolls before we move on to the opposite side. And preparing by bringing the arms out horizontally again, we now cross the left arm under the right, bending at the elbow to bring the backs of the hands together, or reaching round to grab the right thumb with your left hand. If you feel you're getting enough of a stretch, stay here, or begin the movement up and down, timing it to your inhale and exhale. Releasing the arms, and again taking a couple shoulder rolls, perhaps rolling the shoulders forward, rolling the neck side to side. noticing the effects of the posture. Taking a second to grab your pillow, and we're going to make a stack in front of the body. Moving into a supported child's pose, we first prepare by bringing the toes together, sending the knees out left to right, and bringing the pillow and blanket to rest between the knees. We take a deep breath to prepare, and as we exhale, crawl the hands forward to relax the body completely over the blanket and pillow. We'll stay here for about 10 breaths to give the body the chance to completely relax. Make sure you're not holding any tension in your neck or your shoulders, your jaw. And if your mind wanders, simply come back to your breath. Taking one last deep breath and then beginning to move slowly, moving the head side to side, using your hands to walk back up to an upright position, and moving the blanket and pillow to one side for later. We'll move through a couple rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, dropping the belly and looking up, and as you exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest, shaking the head from side to side to loosen the neck, and moving the hips from left to right. And lowering ourselves gently towards the ground to prepare for Sphinx pose. Bringing your elbows in line with your shoulders, rolling your shoulders back and pushing your chest forward, keeping your neck relaxed. We'll hold here for a few breaths in this gentle back bend. Turning your head slowly to the left and to the right, before relaxing the head down completely, coming to rest on your hands. And we'll slowly wiggle the hips from side to side, releasing any tension. And using your hands to push back up onto all fours, making your way to a seated position with your legs out straight in front of you. Making sure your feet are shoulder width distance apart and your toes are pointing back towards your face. We're going to collect our pillow and blanket and bring them on top of the legs, pushing them towards your torso. Coming into a seated forward fold, we'll prepare with a deep inhale. And as you exhale, crawling the hands forward, relaxing the body completely over your pillow and blanket. Remaining here for about 10 breaths. Following your inhale and exhale. Relaxing deeper with each breath. And slowly coming back now, using your hands to walk you back to an upright position. Setting up for reclined cobbler's pose, we'll roll the blanket, which will be supporting our lower back, and placing the pillow under our head. Laying back now over the blanket and pillow, bringing the bottoms of the feet together to touch, and then the knees out left to right, making a diamond shape with the legs. We bring our hands to rest gently on our stomach. The closer the heels are to the body, the more intense the stretch along the inner thighs will be. So if you feel any discomfort, make sure to move the feet away from the body to give yourself more space. Again, we'll take about 10 breaths here. So allow yourself to completely relax. Allowing the knees to fold into centre to touch. We're going to roll the hips from left to right, windshield wipering the legs, moving the knees from side to side. To prepare for our final resting pose, Shavasana, we'll move the blanket now to rest under the knees before laying back down over the pillow and blanket and allowing ourselves a minute to get comfortable. Bringing the arms out away from the body, palms facing up. The legs a good distance apart with the feet nice and relaxed. Taking a couple deep, conscious breaths at your own pace. Beginning to feel your whole body relax into the ground. Your muscles heavy. Your weight supported by the earth beneath you. Observe your thoughts as they arise and pass, without allowing yourself to get caught up in them or feeling that you have to act on them. And rest now for a moment in Shavasana. Keeping in this calm and relaxed state, bring some small movements to your body. Move your fingers, toes, and head from side to side. Now bring one knee and then the other into your chest, wrapping your arms around them and rocking slowly from side to side, before turning onto one side completely and relaxing for a moment. And using your hands to help push you back up into a seated position. We'll seal the practice with a couple of deep breaths together. bringing your hands to heart center and consciously noticing how you feel, knowing that this state of contentment, of relaxation, is open to you and you can return here anytime. Namaste.